Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, January 8th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So interesting last 50 minutes or so as we spent a lot of the overnight, as you can see, in the upper distribution from yesterday. We were 14 wide in ES, 15 wide in NQ. And then around 7 o'clock, the market decided to start navigating on the way down. And they pushed pretty good. They pushed pretty good on the way down. As you can see, so far in the overnight, we traded below those overnight wide pops from January 3rd. Coming back into yesterday's range now. Now, again, there's still 80 minutes to go prior to the opening, so a lot can happen. But what is happening is, after yesterday's huge range, we're getting a very nice overnight. So that means we should have a very nice, hopefully, regular trading hour range, right? $5 range right now in ES. So, in an NQ's case, 447 to 223. So that's what? 224 points divided by 42 is a little over $5 range. So that's what we need as traders. Yes, we'd like to have volume along with it, but we'd certainly need the range. We do have a bond auction, the 30-year at 1 and the Fed minutes at 2. Now, yesterday's low is not the important one, right? That's not your balance low. Your balance low is January 2nd. And that's important on both the daily and the weekly. Remember, they put the weekly, they put the weekly back to balance. They put the daily back to balance. Now, we're going to see if we're going to test the other end of that balance. We're still pretty far away from it. But the way we've had such tremendous ranges lately, they're certainly in reach during the day. So we're going to have to see what kind of tempo and volume we get. Volume early this morning, definitely better. 700,000 in SPY, 600,000 in triple Qs. That's basically what we did for the whole pre-market yesterday. So we'll see if we're over 1 million come 9:30. Again, game plan. Don't forget, we had price probes yesterday. Okay? So let's see if there's going to be sellers again at L's low. If we get the overnight low first, any push up towards that is absolutely worth the short. If we don't get the overnight low, you can still take that short. But again, you have to use a point total as you're out because you're not going to take the heat all the way up to the first set of single prints. Remember, triple distribution day yesterday in ES. NQ, give me 1 second. NQ was only, NQ is also a triple distribution day. So, bears have the upper hand right now. Let's see if they could run with it. Again, like I said in last night's video, until we come out of this 13-day balance on the daily with acceptance, keyword acceptance, it's going to be violent moves inside of it. So just like yesterday, we pushed down pretty good. And now again, pre-market, we're starting to push down. We still have to take out 74.75. Then you have, look at this, the island gap and the regular trading gap from November 6th. That's a large gap. Those gaps will not get filled without either a large gap down or very, very strong trend day down. Now, NQ, their gap is not as large if we get down to it, okay? But look, it's all the way down here, okay? So there's still, these markets have had some wild moves lately with these ranges. So until we come out of those with acceptance, you might get a market that pushes down very hard the first 2 to 4 time frames, and then it gets too short and reverses back up. Yesterday was a very accommodating trend day. Let's see if today follows suit. Okay? As far as the charts go, I'm just going to show you the daily for the most part because, look, this is it. We got to come out of that. Right? The weekly, we're in a 4-week balance for now. So again, if we take out this low, which is January 2nd, not only would the weekly be down, a daily be down, but so would the weekly. So that would be an area that could be vigorously defended if this market pushes down to that area. Same thing in NQ. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.